Welcome back, y'all. Check. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, we watching Wile E Coyote versus Tom Cat. You know what I'm saying? This battle, bro. Yo, I was gonna say I might give this to.
I think I picked. What I pick? Coyote. I think.
I'm gonna pick Tom. I'm gonna give it to Tom.
I think I picked Coyote last one. I was like Coyote winning, but this one I just don't know. I don't know the feats of neither one of them.
Yo,
besides Coyote.
Yeah. Okay. So you getting Coyote? I'm getting Tom. Let's get into the video.
Gonna be a stalemate.
Wile E Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Tom Cat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver.
He's whizzed my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm about to get maxed out a little bit.
In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribes people of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he
was kind of hard.
Damn, he clean.
Fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sawatma, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great Coyote stalks the American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And this modern Wile E Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight up a cliff.
IQ.
He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing, such as the love of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile E was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary, and forbade him to speak until victory.
And why is
an easy task? Coyotes are.
He can't even speak until he kills a Goofy.
Wait, what?
He literally said his father forbid him to speak until he kills his enemy, bro.
Oh, it says he occasionally speaks, but most commonly in his crossovers with bugs, but it's largely silent by Cage E's instruction. Dang.
Adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile E manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all.
His
but
speed
he
is
does.
insane.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile E.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough.
That's why
Wile E's gotten endless.
So he's able to.
Yo, that's actually a crazy concoction, bro.
So him and the Roadrunner is able to run at the same speed. That's why he's always at the same distance behind them. But because the Roadrunner have a better burst of speed.
Oh, like acceleration.
He have an instant jump. Like the Roadrunner goes 0 to 60.
Yo, I think his arms are broke, bro.
Nah, bro. Roadrunner goes 0 to 60. Coyote could go like 0 to 70, and then he like goes up to 60.
Yo, bro, I don't know what he's saying. I'm all
like reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and
no lie, bro.
trebuchet.
We ain't reading these feats this way, bro.
Many of which he invented himself.
I think it won't matter. I think it won't
excruciatingly detailed
They both got
schemes.
two force abilities.
This is one of the ones that I just gotta see
Despite being
how it
a
is.
self-described super
we gotta see the
genius,
name.
Wile E has an
Coyote
officially
Looney,
measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile E is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic.
So
Acme
he's a
Clonomatic, Acme
multi-billionaire.
Death Ray, Acme
And he uses
City
all of
in a
it to
Box,
buy
Acme
this stuff.
Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile E uses is intentionally sabotaged because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners.
What?
My man cannot catch a break. but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failure,
First of all, I feel
board of
sad for him.
directors is exclusively
He's getting set up by the
Roadrunners.
ops.
My man
And he's
cannot
too dumb to
catch a
notice.
break, but he sure can take some punishment.
no matter the severity of his failures, Wile E is still a Toon and can bounce back.
He really is eating that jam ball like him. It's
I feel
Squashed,
sad for my
exploded,
boy,
melted,
bro.
blasted into a constellation, and
This is like one of
overall
them,
burned for the
EXE
last
episodes,
87
bro.
years straight without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
losing,
Similar
bro.
to the immortal Coyote of
losing,
Select
bro.
Legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely.
You trying to
catch
press me
the
with a
Roadrunner.
feat?
Yeah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Looney DNA. Every Toon's got it, not just the Looney ones.
All right,
and
bro.
it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased
Hey,
off
yo,
the page.
what is that?
Essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile E developed a counter to this immortality, the
Anti-Looney.
Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves Toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet
Whoa!
again, so close.
Why that's so
you
brutal?
Can't say he hasn't tried everything.
They just-
It was Wiley's
I said
experience.
they both have Toon Force, and he have an anti-Toon Force gun. Alright, yeah, I'm cooked, bro. These are the videos I don't like!
I'm all, that's kind of crazy, bro.
These are the videos I don't like, bro.
They kind of
As
tell
a
you,
veteran
bro.
Toon that landed him a job at Acme
They try
University.
they did what I said too. They try to breeze
Yeah,
past
they-
it real
they
quick.
beat
Teaching
that
up and coming
fast
Tiny
freak.
Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual
I like
power
Dr.
system,
Douchesmurf,
with
bro.
more experienced Toons like Wile E who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile E should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin the Martian's matter transmogrifier to suck up the entire universe.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
Go!
Then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wiley's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure at his life mission.
Wait, he had feats. He blew up the sun, grew the size of a planet, turned into a constellation twice, survived the impact with the size of North America, withstood smashing a portion of the moon, matched Roadrunner's immeasurable speed, scored on the Monstars of Don Cheetah, well, whatever, hunted Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny, Marvin the Martian, Energizer Bunny, and Geico Gecko.
What?
Helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball,
It's
and
GG's,
even,
bro.
whoa, snap, cut the Roadrunner! Oh, wait, never mind, so damn close!
According to 1977's Tweety and
That's actually
Sylvester
a very
issue
sad picture
67,
right there.
Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the
You're trying to enjoy
Roadrunner
yourself, someone's sabotaging.
4,776,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive
You're kinda smart for
stubbornness.
thinking of
Too
unique
blinded
ways
by
each
bird
time,
lust to
though.
see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
Wiz, there's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get
That's what
this
I'm
guy.
saying.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
That's actually crazy.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into hell.
Wile E. Coyote will never catch him. What? That's what he said. He did that. He looked straight up at the god. What? You heard me, boy? He started sucking him in.
no.
Hey,
Our
hey!
universe started evaporating.
I withstood that joint.
Bro ain't withstanding that.
Just
What
bring
the
it back. Me and Saitama chilling with Goku.
The both already dead.
Come on, bruh.
Both died quick and free.
Today,
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones
So.
established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping Toon abilities.
rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other
What?
creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically.
I like that the Roadrunner cannot harm that coyote.
Yeah.
Like I like
I don't
these.
think he could,
I
to be
like
honest.
these rules set. These rules
Or
set
date.
makes it like consistent and like true to character.
Yeah.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry fail son? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second Place, the swing and a miss superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll
You look
never be
clean,
all,
though.
I
folks,
feel
for
sad for
Wile E. Coyote.
I mean, it's his fault that he's trying to catch
The year was
Nah, it's like his
1939.
family
War
joint.
raged in Europe
They say
between the
you
British
cannot
Tommies and the
enjoy
German
life until you
Jerrys.
fucking catch
As the
it.
beleaguered
Wait,
English
oh, I'm
made
not
their
listening to
miraculous
this.
escape
I'm not
from the
listening.
German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk,
sad, bro.
one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of
Yo,
their
why I
names
thought
and
you were
origin,
fighting Looney
William Hanna
Tom-
and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse
Bugs
duo
Bunny?
became the undisputed
I generally thought
kings
you
of
fight Bugs Bunny.
slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues, and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is, let's say, very much from the 1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face.
He should be
Despite my
fighting,
well-documented
yo,
hatred
Tom
of
is
Jerry,
zesty,
even
though.
I've got to cringe
A little
at
bit.
years of propaganda to convince us to side with the
not
filthy,
Tom, Jerry's
flea-ridden
zesty.
rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big yawn.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most
Why you keep
successful
showing
predators.
real-life freaking
They can
creatures?
run up
Go!
to 30 miles per hour,
Oh, so he's
leap
slower than
6
that
feet
coyote, bro.
high, and despite being commonly perceived
Why they
as
got my D on the
nocturnal,
floor, bro?
they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky,
Hey,
Roman
way
cats
uglier in
bred
real
to
life.
withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mouse kind. Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household, like baseball bats, lead pipes,
And guns!
Ooh.
Lots and lots
Just
of
tell
guns.
this stuff.
But he's got wackier things like a magic wand, a
Okay.
robo-cat,
I think Tom is
vanishing
losing,
cream,
like,
and a
quick
smart
feet,
cat
bro.
that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
Okay.
partial to the sword of light and dark, which severs you from your own shadow, or the rewind remote, which can move your victim
All right, they
backwards
both have
through
people
time.
like
And
that.
you can't forget the cat car and cat jet, spelled with K's of course, but just the cat part.
Tom's arsenal is heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey.
His
Though
look
he
like
often
so small
loses
scale,
his bouts
though.
with Jerry, it's not usually because
God,
he's
so crazy speed!
Rather,
He's a demon.
he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been
Why
crushed,
keep getting
blown
hit in
up,
the
had
balls,
every
bro?
bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well,
Yeah, we
All right,
honestly,
let's go.
Tom actually has kicked the
I got
bucket
feats.
multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode Heavenly Puss.
Oh, yo, I be saying that every day.
This was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get them back from hell.
That's
Where all
right,
cats
Gabe.
go.
Extremely
Where
hard.
all cats go, by the way.
Okay.
All dogs go to heaven. All cats go to one location, bro.
Nah, they just hate it, bro.
Cats are literally.
That's that dog propaganda, bro.
Cats are literally a representation of almost every sin. No cat. Don't trust them evil things, bro. And we have them.
We're just,
They don't come downstairs.
we're just,
They stay up there.
whoa. Why we come downstairs, bro?
Yeah.
Freak, bro. We're cooked, bro.
They don't come downstairs, bro. No, because this is a safe haven, bro. This is a safe haven.
This is not no safe haven, bro.
Hey, you feel safe, don't you?
No, like, no, I don't. Why were you saying that joke, bro?
Come on,
You say
bro.
we going down, bro. Free.
But there isn't much
I
of a
think he's
limit to
losing,
what
bro.
Tom
It's like
can
no feet
do.
in here,
He
that's
can
like-
clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real,
trying to
and
see
even
that.
break
This
the
is for the
fourth
game,
wall and
because
enter
right now,
the real
yeah, the
world.
anti-
Yeah, if you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s,
Yeah,
you
no.
may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild.
But they
much
already
like
said
the
that he's way
actual
smarter. Like, he always
inspiration
loses
for
to
their
get
names.
outplayed.
Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this? You're still on this?
Toy Whiz. They were actually named after the two characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which
Look,
later
Chillin.
became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young
Was that
and
Sherlock?
rabble-rousers.
Yeah.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles were
That's
roused.
where you
to-
discombobulated him, bro.
These are his wacko feats. He lifted the sun, obliterated a planet busting asteroid. Wait, hold on. Reunited several countries with his vehicle. Dodged lightning and lasers. These are weak. Ran past two ecosystems. Launched into space by explosion. Took Jerry's punishment for over 80 years. Defeated Jerry. Defeated Jerry, Butch, Droopy in the Abyss. Hold on, he defeated.
Yo, what is going on?
The other one said he hunted these characters. He actually defeated them. I'm gonna lie, his feats are way weaker than Coyote's.
But look,
they said he ran past two ecosystems where the Coyote's able, he's able to match Roadrunner's speed, and he's able to Roadrunner's able to run through time. So I don't know. But he defeated
planet-busting asteroid.
He had more destructive feats.
Blown up into a constellation, and he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion.
Wait, why don't have he turned into a constellation on his feet?
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
And has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of.
Apparently, Jerry's actively not trying to catch Tom. I mean Jerry. Tom is actively not trying to catch Tom. Like that was the.
There'll be no way.
Yeah.
He should be easily able to catch this legit.
Save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Like they don't define the cat weird, bro.
It. Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase. Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan, Erlong Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable Mouse King atop Peach Mountain, leading the goddess Celeste to declare the two the strongest warriors in the realm. And they were, in fact, Tom and Jerry. They were even stronger than Devil Tom, who repelled corruption by the darkness. This mysterious, malevolent force threatened to consume the Tree of Life, whose branches encompass all of time and space. Banding together, these warriors use the star element to dispel the darkness and save the universe.
Oh, Jerry's a baddie!
While it may sound
completely
insane,
he's a baddie!
While it may sound completely insane, it is. Chase is a Chinese mobile gacha game whose lore is not entirely in keeping with the spirit of the source material.
That means it's
However,
not canon.
It is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to.
He's hitting that joint!
Why all the game?
Grant us mere mortals some heavenly fun.
No.
Friendly rivalry aside, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry is actually a really good name for like anything.
Oh, bro, I kind of
with good old Tom.
You can tell
and
they're
Jerry.
friends, bro.
In every episode, they have this.
When I had a long day of work and I try to get some booty for my homie.
Yo, that you got me, bro. I didn't think you were serious, bro.
You got me that time, boy.
No, bro. You actually almost got me, bro. I was generally unprepared. Bro, there was no wind-up. Yeah, no wind-ups in trade. There was one hit. No foreshadowing and shoot, bro.
I was plotting on you
for a plot twist, bro.
I was plotting on you for a long time.
Yo, I actually was getting gripped up, though. I almost got double hit.
It didn't save you.
Metal has merch now.
That's right, buying that. You can pick some up for yourself on our blog.
Well, is this just a patch?
I would only get Angel Dust merch.
Stop doing that.
Why you looking at me, bro?
Ooh, hold on.
Ooh, that one's clean.
Oh yeah, that's hard. That's look like some Chainsaw Man joint.
Yeah,
it's hard too. I like this notebook.
That's a notebook?
Yeah,
look like a Death Note. I think that's actually the reason it look like that.
Okay, Death Note.
A white meat look.
All right.
All right, the combatants.
Let's go, Tom.
We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle.
Usually I go for the more dog type character.
don't think there's none besides Coyote.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I gotta go Tom.
He look kind of scuffed right now. Their animation been like peak recently.
Who animated this?
He sound good, bro.
It is Maury? Yo, I like how they did this. It's very good.
It looks like some freaking Fight at the Freddy, Fight at 87. I'm just looking like, I don't know how to tell if somebody got the upper hand, bro.
Come on, you apes! You wanna live
The
forever?
voice acting? Oh god, he talks. That ain't virtue sweat?
What the freak?
That's the invisible queen. Turn dust. Oh no?
No, I think it'll turn this probably later. Acting.
That's dumb.
They all 90, only got hit once.
They should be descending for real. They literally did that just so you can have the same speed.
Yeah.
Yo, this is very well animated.
This is probably one of their best 2D animated what? Yo, this joint peak though! This is one of their best funny joints.
Oh, they breaking the fourth wall. Oh! Oh, that's the unalive raid!
If you're gonna shoot both, I'm about to say, I knew that joint. Ooh, dang! They really smacking the joint. Oh, they good. So they both. Yeah, but he can revive, like.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
What the freak? He's gonna come back in life, right?
Nope.
Oh, cause
He lost all his lives on one attack, bro.
KO! Damn, look brutal. I did not see the blood before.
Okay,
What are you thinking?
apparently, Wile E. Coyote have more Toon Force power. They said the more Toon Force power you have, the better advantage you have over somebody else, right? So they're saying he had more Toon Force abilities than him. Like he had more Toon
We
Force
kind of seen that
creativity, right? And I guess the rules also playing a fact of how I think Wile E. Coyote literally just can't die.
Though. Yeah, 100%.
So, but they both got the Looney DNA removed from their body, but like his gimmick thing protected him, and he just got like clapped.
Yeah, cause he got died by way
Yeah, he actually died.
weaker stuff.
He actually died.
He had to drink the high speed thing just to match his speed.
Thank God.
This is kind of a
one
star,
actually died
bro.
this time.
We gotta
I
do
mean, no.
He didn't even get
Animal
injured.
cruelty, no.
This is
Considering
really everyone's
Coyote,
reaction when they watch it.
No. Animal cruelty, no.
Ain't no one cares.
considering Coyote's boys eat cats. I'm not surprised.
Yes, sir!
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful,
don't eat big cats.
weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile E to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile E could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through
Oh,
time.
okay, I know what you're saying. So Wile E Coyote is part of the Looney Tunes universe,
Yeah.
which in the Looney Tunes universe, I didn't know Tom and Jerry wasn't in the Looney Tunes universe, by the way. But like in the Looney Tunes universe, like they said, like the veterans have more Toon Force than the kids, and the kids was able to wipe out the universe and the real life universe as well. So it's like, and Wile E Coyote was teaching younger ones how to use their Toon Force. So it's like saying like his power is mocked up.
There could be some prodigy, like that's like kind of like weird.
No, they said
Just go off of that?
They said none of them kids can box, bro. Not
That's
like them.
immeasurably
Because Marvin
fast
wasn't
and much
in
faster
that,
than Tom. Wile E gets the edge in stats.
Yeah, his overall
Arsenal
stats.
was
Yeah,
a
it
bit
was way
better
higher.
too, believe it or not.
Arsenal.
Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot
That's
and
really
end
what
the
set
fight.
this thing off.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
Why he shaped like
Dissolver
that?
works on any
You seen
tunes,
him?
not
Yeah,
just
no,
the
I did.
or
You see
fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile E is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how
Well, you
much
hit
more
himself
confident
before.
Tom
You
is.
look like
When it came
crazy
to
right there.
intelligence, Wiley's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other
Nah, he
hand,
was
was,
ready to move,
consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He
But
definitely
he's
gets
fighting
the
a
edge
weaker
there.
enemy.
Oh, and
Nah,
Tom has
Jerry's
one
actually
other
a
big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wiley's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wiley's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up
This
in an
probably one of the ones
unexpected
you gotta like
place.
watch every episode.
Space Jam.
and every,
Where
like,
Wile E yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else.
Okay.
Whoa, okay. So it's
So,
like only with him.
his stuff works when it's not against with Roadrunner. So all his stuff actually works if it's not against Roadrunner.
Yeah, I kind of suspected that. Goon Squad.
But according to
Oh, that's my team! Come on!
Your team getting
I
annihilated,
stay
bro.
Goody!
Your team
I'm
getting-
stay Goody!
Your team getting literally
You know
annihilated,
what I'm
bro.
saying? My team is
What the
on a
fuck, bro? Why you pulling your joint down,
1,039
bro?
win streak, bro.
Why you leading, bro?
Come on, bro. Y'all know who the highest scorer on Jerk Beats?
Stop bringing it up, bro. We already know you're a leading scorer, bro.
Come on, bro. Top 500, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm in the top 10.
That shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wile E's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's
I like this
specifically
animation
chasing the
on my
Roadrunner or
I
other
don't know
tunes
what
the
that
plot
is.
bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for, Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to
Whoa!
think Wile E couldn't eventually
It is
land a
tough.
hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And
he hit himself,
especially
too.
when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wiley's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall,
So Wile E
Tom
Coyote
ultimately had no
is the only one
surefire
actually
way to
invented
kill Wiley, whereas Wiley's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wile
we
E
knew
gave
that,
one
though.
hell
Yeah,
of
this
a
was
chase
sweet.
and left Tom
Like,
Jones
didn't
in
we say
for
it
a
was a sweet-
rematch.
The winner is Wile E Coyote.
Next time on
Okay,
Dip.
hold on. Let's see the
Oh,
next one.
wow. That was, like, very shocking.
That was the best death battle in a minute.
Bro, whenever it's these sweeps, bro, like, we be like this, bro.
Not the Omni one. The Omni one was hard.
But, like, that's still, like, if it's a sweep but a bang out,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yeah, Here comes the Doomslayer with
Miles versus Deku.
Deku. But no,
It's GG's, bro.
hey, that's hard, bro. That's hard as free.
Deku killed Mahito, bro.
Not Deku, Shigaraki did. And Deku killed Shigaraki.
I mean, wait.
Shigaraki killed Mahito. And Deku killed Shigaraki.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? Oh wait, I mean yeah, Deku killed Shigaraki. That's what I'm saying. Like Mahito's not even in the same universe. Yeah, Deku killed Shigaraki, and Shigaraki's like was OP, like literally almost unkillable.
But can he? But to be fair, Shigaraki would get backstabbed by Miracle.
Wait, hold on. That spider sense is nothing to joke at.
I'm saying Miracle, the bloody lady was backs out.
But speed, destruction power, like
yeah. I don't know what Miles has. And let's go with the comics. The comics is good.
Electricity, invisibility, spider sense, super strength, super reflexes, web powers. But I like this because like Deku's smart. They both smart. Deku's smart. Deku have web like
black
tangents. Black straps. I think. What is?
And he have danger sense too, Deku.
Oh yeah, he have danger sense. Oh yeah, my danger sense not like that. Was, like low key. Hold on, it's a matchup.
The bro was going through time and joy.
He doesn't have invisibility. He doesn't have invisibility, but he have that fog, right?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, that's a bang out. That's a bang out.
And he have that one thing where he can break the laws of physics with his punch, so his punch never slow down.
Yeah, he have like super strength. I might give it to Deku.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Deku was really like changing the weather.
At the same time, they're saying Miles might be one of the strongest Spider-Mans, right? Miles might be one of the strongest Spider-Mans. But then I see one of the Spider-Man. There's a ginormous thing spinning, turning the whole city. One hand. Stop that joint, bro. And that whole thing was breaking. That thing was huge. Yeah. And they're saying like I don't know.
I generally like this is hard because I don't know if they're going off just the movie.
Who you going with?
Midoriya.
I gotta go with Miles. Bro.
I think you honestly have a better shot at winning than because I don't know nothing about.
I want to go with Midoriya just because Midoriya had like when they was
bro,
he was in the air kicking and the sunlight was beaming into him. I was like, I gotta actually watch the show and not clips.
You know what I mean?
I watched clips. I stopped watching after season 3, not because I wanted to, just because like it was hard to find the episodes. Like it was cool when I actually was on Hulu and Hulu was terrible.
Cause like it's common for My Hero Academia characters to just destroy straight cities. Like Shigaraki Deku fought Shigaraki, and he literally could not get touched in the battle. Like, yeah, Shigaraki literally just without doing anything destroyed the city.
Nah, bro, come on. Bro.
And we already know Deku stronger. I gotta stop yapping, bro.
Yo, right. That. Not my lie. We're more hyped about what's coming up next.
100%.
Oh, bro, ain't no one there. This is a great matchup. Now I think like they're 100%. Literally. I can see this is what I was thinking when I'm thinking matchup.
This is more unknowable than any of the past ones.
I like it. They're like literally full stack Deku's like I can see the resemblance. Why Miles and not just Spider-Man? Cause Miles like that. Cause Miles like that. They said who's popping off right now? Miles, Deku.
Yeah, Miles is way more popular than regular Spider-Man right now.
Cause they're literally saying right now he's they have a comic going right now. He's like a vampire enjoying. He's like going in front of baths. Yeah, he got turned into a vampire. Blade was like he was talking with Blade enjoying, and then he was also talking to Black Panther. Black Panther took him to baths and to see if he could take off his thing, and then they said, "Oh yeah, I can help you take it off, but you have to fight Black Panther to see if you're truly ready." And Black Panther took his armor off and said, "You ready?" I'm like, "What the freak?"
He took his armor.
He was stacked too. Ready to box? I'm like, whoa!
No, I heard literally Black Panther is cold, bro. No, like he can actually beat Batman and all the bro.
Yeah, Black Panther is the best fighter in MCU.
Well, he is.
He's one. Yeah, he's top 3 best fighters in MCU, I believe.
How?
Yeah, he's that cold. He's that cold. Why didn't he be beating up people?
I gotta do my freaking research.
Every time they said every time someone tried to scale martial art powers, they said he fought Black Panther. Come on, bro. Dr. Doom. He was toe to toe with Black Panther.
What?
Remember Doom House?
Oh yeah.
He went no magic, hand to hand with Black Panther, and ended in stalemate. That's a feat, bro. If you're able to go toe to toe, and then Killmonger comes in and was like,
So how strong is
He beat up
Killmonger?
the Goofy.
Yeah, how strong is Killmonger?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, auntie. Like, come on. Yeah. Miles popping off right now.
We need a live action Miles, bro. We need a live action Miles.
I can't wait. I can't.
Okay. Like immediately.
And the game showed that Miles like
That was stronger.
was way stronger, like maxed out Spider-Man.
Yeah, Venom.
And then he was like, "Yo, I retired, bro. You got it, twin." Hey, come on, bro.
Come on,
Hey. Yo, like the video, bro.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
subscribe, do all this, man.
Come on, bro. Other than that, bro, peace, bro.
You almost actually got me, bro. I didn't think you were serious, bro.
You got me that time, boy.
No, bro. You actually almost got me, bro.